lovely child of the internet. It is I, Multi126789, other known as Multi-Man, and welcome back to another episode of Voice of Cards, the Forsaken Maiden. Last episode, we made our way to the northwest isle. Yes, we met up with him, the Maiden, and also his facilitator, his right-hand man, and we kind of took down a monster that ran loose from the arena, and now we made it to the town. We talked to some people, and also off-screen I did a little bit of grinding for money, so right now we're going to go to the armory, and we're finally going to get a new weapon for our main character, so he can be a little bit more useful. Alright, here we go. The Protector Sword. Ooh, you don't understand how long I grinded for that. It took an extra 10 minutes, but hey, we're finally up to date with gear, which feels nice. And this gear is actually going to help us carry us for probably the next couple of chapters, too. Anything else? No. So, before we start with story, I realized that there is a bunch of character card things that we haven't done in a while, so let's go ahead and get some extra lore in the game, shall we? First we're going to start with characters, and then we'll move down to monsters. Now, I forget if I finished these guys as one. The Azure Maiden, who favors the covenant-loving, fun-loving, ever-smiling, and gifted witty banter all around, finds herself given the easy smiles. The Maiden's ritual was her final farewell, an unyielding smile that merely was not a sign of... Okay. No, I think we read these ones. Yeah, I remember reading these ones. Okay. We'll save those two for later, because we won't get theirs until everything is said and done with that. Okay, these three we need to do. I think everybody else is done. Oh, and this woman, so I'll do her first. She's been married 4 times. Her current husband is her 4th. The happy couple lives quietly together with their one dog. She never once divorced. All 3 of the previous husbands went missing. Her dog, though, never wants for a bone to go on. Oh, you kill your own husbands. Ha ha ha, that's funny. You're on your 4th one. That's really funny. Anyways, moving on. This guy who only did 5 push-ups. A man poised of a rig and ill-tempered humor. He challenges fledgling knights under the geist of guidance and repeatedly beats them severely. Damn. Dude said, I go online with a Smurf account to beat people who are weaker than me. Look at this dude. His son once dreamt of knighthood, but died on a monster's claw in his first mission. He has a very strict training regimen with new recruits ever since, reducing the numbers of deaths cascaded. Well, fair. You look like the type who would have asked his son to go defeat a monster that was way too high level and then be mad about it. Anyways. A fictitious knight who lives for combat. She never fails to return alive from even the most fearsome of battles, which prompts rumors of her immortality. The worried warrior grows ever tired of combat. She fights with great disregard for her life, for she is searching for the perfect battlefield in which to die. That's really sad. When all you're doing in life is fighting and you're like, I don't really care anymore. I hope that there's eventually somebody who I can challenge that I can die with. Or die from, and feel good about dying. The Red Warrior. A professional taciturn who... Oh, a professional taciturn and... I'm not sure how you pronounce that word, and it's confusing me on the sentence. Anyways, he silenced himself in the end. He is silent itself, and he ends the target but with one thrust of his blade. None have ever seen his true vintage, for he always wears his mask. He said that once a monster, a serial murderer, he allowed to live on the condition of his service to his country. His mask hides rapturous gash that is his smile. Okay, and the light and ending his life. Okay. And then we have some monster ones, I believe we have. Well, we got plenty of monster ones. Jeez. Okay. This little sea creature is known as the Sea Angel because of the imperial appearance, and is often staring vacantly into the distance. Lesser seen, however, is the rather shocking manner of which it feeds. Those who have witnessed such horrors prefer to call this the Sea Devil. Oh, I haven't fought many of you. That's kind of awkward. I think I read this one. This one I haven't read, though. No, I think I read this one, too. I'm losing my mind. Let's see. This one I definitely haven't. The Deadlight. The greenish hue of that glitters from the deepest seabed. None who lay eyes on it survive. Okay. Legends tell of a day that the sea glows a sticky green. Witness claims the unnear roars rose from the depths, and with the light vanished. So hard. Okay. Alright, crab. These creatures make their homes among the seabed, blowing tiny bubbles and gently blow bubbles that glisten in the light. The crowd gathers to witness the surreal beauty of it. The bubbles, however, due to severe shock stemming from the oxygen deficiency of current bacteria that causes blindness, and they should find a way to open to observe the observer's eyes. Damn. Yeah, okay. Here we see the goblins in their true nature habitat, having a game of who can hit the fastest. The first goblin heaves the ball at the second, and then swings it with a large club. Alas, the ball is now broken, deformed beyond recognition, and now so the goblins venture delightfully into humans' terror to search for a fresh one. Oh no! Their ball is ahead of a human. That's kind of not cool. Oh, okay. I haven't unlocked this, so I'm not going to read that down. Man, there's so many of these I gotta read, bro. We'll come back later. We spent the first almost 10 minutes of this episode reading, so let's go to the arena. Alright, here we go. Head to the arena's reception area. Let's talk to the folks that are in here.
We need the money. The kids have to eat, the woman says to herself, seeming ready to put her life on the line to win. The man eagerly awaits his turn in the ring. My quarrel is not with humans, he says gravely. You take that to mean he'll only be fighting monsters out there. No, I forgot my salve, the man yells in a panic. A sudden calm washes over him. Oh, wait, there was a merchant back in the vestibule. What an emotional ride this man's life must be.
Dude's like, bro, what's going on?
Gladio drops the monster in front of the reception desk with a wet, meaty thud. I felled it, Livia says without hesitation. I expected nothing less, the man behind the desk says with a hearty laugh. It quickly becomes clear, however, that this compliment was intended for Gladio. Livia chafes, but at least the beast has been returned. The party makes its way back out of the arena. What's a runt like you come to the arena for? The warriors sneer in Livia's direction. His blood clearly boiling. Livia spins around on a heel and raises his fist. Say that one more time, he shouts. Fists raised and eyes locked. You can see they'll come to blows any second now. You reckon Levia's no match for his opponent and decide to intervene on his behalf.
Damn. Yeah, I'll draw the warrior's attention.
You call out, and the warrior throws a flurry of fists your way. Thankfully, you anticipated this would happen and managed to dodge them cleanly.
Time for your next attack. What will you do? Look at Lack.
You glance over at Lack, whose finger is buried in its nose. Rude. Seeing that you're preoccupied with rage, your opponent lands a healthy blow. Enough, Gladio barks by way of intervention.
Can't do anything about your handler, can ya? Weaklings like you don't belong in this dominion.
Despite picking the fight in the first place, the warriors show no interest in going up against the attendant. They slink off, complaining bitterly as they do so. By all accounts, Levia endures rather crude treatment, despite being a maiden. You snap out of your thoughts when Gladio turns and thanks you for aiding in the monster's capture. He tells Levia to show you to the inn, as if to suggest everyone could use a rest after that fight, and takes his leave.
I just like the fact that, they really just said, bro, Lack was too busy, didn't even care, he was just picking his nose. He's like, bro, I don't give a damn. And then your guy got so mad that he's just doing that, not helping, that he got punched in the face. I'm like, yep, that's anime core.
You arrive at the inn, eager to rest. You mention to Levia once more what brings you to the West Isle. You speak of the current state of Omega Isle, and how the Maiden's relics are key to saving the island. Levia hears your tale in full, only to politely decline your entreaty. He pauses for a moment, lost in thought. I'm not the Maiden, he confesses rather abruptly.
Well then, yeah, why do you have the relic? I already assumed that you weren't, but why do you have the relic?
Lack helpfully explains that since Levia is not an official Maiden, his relic is no more than an ordinary weapon, and therefore of no help to Laddie.
Damn, okay.
He explains that while it's true he was born into a long line of maidens, he has not been recognized as the Maiden on account of being a man.
Okay, fair enough. Well, that's why when we first came to the island, I was a bit confused, but I'm like, that makes sense. I was like, lore-wise, it wouldn't make sense for a maiden to be a male, but I guess they could make some exceptions. And then I'm like, okay, well, that makes sense.
That his mother, the previous Maiden, fell in battle, and he has simply been named as Maiden to fill the role in the interim. Levia, his confession complete, bids you farewell and walks off. Clearly, the Maiden's circumstances are as varied as the islands on which they live.
Alright, I guess we can talk with everybody.
On the desk is a piece of paper, upon which is scrawled a terribly handsome doodle of Lack. Laddie sits in the chair, head bobbing in a desperate, if futile, struggle against sleep. She's no doubt exhausted from all the fighting. black floats in the air, its mouth gently opening and closing. You presume it to be asleep. You lift your hands close to its ear and clap once with vigor. Explosions! Help! We're all gonna die! It shrieks, shooting even further into the air. Everyone is plainly spent from a day of fighting. The time has come for rest. Enter the Maiden's match with me, Livia blurts out nonsensically, barreling into your room.
How will I respond? And do what exactly? Well, what is the Maiden's match? I think we already know what, we're gonna do.
It's a special tournament, and it starts soon, Livia explains breathlessly. As it happens, they'll select the next maiden from the winners. A fitting festival for the might-obsessed hero's dominion, you think. But will they actually recognize Livia as the next maiden if he wins?
I mean, I know what we're gonna do.
Livia says he simply wants to win the tournament and gaze smugly at all the people who've called him weak over the years.
Okay, you're one of those types of people. I get it, bro, but there's other reasons to be strong, like wanting to honor your mother,
You think back on how the citizens of the Dominion treat Livia. How hard he works at a dangerous occupation, yet receives no respect for it. You can hear the pain of it in his voice every time he speaks. All right, it's a deal, you say. Besides, fighting people from all sorts of different places sounds like fun.
Of course Typhoon would think that's fun.
When does it? You begin. But Livia cuts you off with an excited, tomorrow.
The next morning...
The sun is dazzling on this, the morning of the tournament. The clanking of blades echoes all around you. Let's get to reception quick, Livia chirps as he joins you en route to the arena.
Alright, well, it was fun having Lack in the party for like a frame. Alright, I'm gonna take a quick step away, and I'll be back as we enter the arena. Alright, you can come back in when we talk to the receptionist.
Here to pick up a few scars? The man behind the desk asks with a smirk. He begins explaining the rules of the Maiden's match. Participants register in pairs, taking on the roles of maiden and attendant as they fight. Once you're registered, you can go wait in the vestibule, the man explains, gesturing at the far door. What do you think you're doing? The crimson attendant's voice stops you in your tracks. Let's go, Livia says as he runs through the door, perhaps presuming that Gladio has no business dictating what he can and cannot enter. Immature brat, Gladio sighs, his helmet hiding his expression from view. Even so, you detect a note of worry rather than fury in his voice.
Check in with your compatriots and get ready for the next battle ahead. Time for a gauntlet. Time for a gauntlet. Time for a gauntlet. Time for a gauntlet. Ready? Because it's time for a gauntlet. Time to our fight. Time for all night. Yeah. Come in and fight. Oh, yeah. I love this little drum beat that they got going up here. It's not my African blood in me, I swear.
I'll go easy on you, the woman says, brimming with confidence.
Well, that'll be your downfall.
The man's knees knock together. You reach out to him, concerned. Don't mind me. This is all excitement, he barks, sweating.
that line delivery was really good. He barks, sweating. You can see tears rolling down his face as he starts contorting in fear. Okay. How may I help you? Do you want to buy anything while you're here? I got some saves, Steve. I think we should be good. We're definitely more than a little bit prepared for this. Bye.
We'll show 'em all, Lavia shouts, psyching himself up for the fight.
First round is about to begin.
The ringleader's voice echoes off the stone walls of the lobby. Onward to battle.
Yeah, well, I want to talk to Lati.
Laddie seems to be in good spirits. You imagine she'd say, "This ought to be fun." "You know we're going to fight, don't you?" you ask. Laddie turns pale. Clearly, she misunderstood what kind of tournament this was.
She's like, this is a Maiden tournament, right? We're just gonna do fun things, right? Nope. Ready to go for some fights? Sure. On the west side, we have some warriors from another land eager to earn the title of Maiden. And on the east side, a brand of warriors with our weak Maiden, the pride of our isle, at the center. There will be no aid if you get hurt, mind. Alright. Prove your worth.
Time to show these jerks what you can do.
Prove your worth to the Crimson Spirit, and let the first fight begin! Man, I like how they have a big audience in the side there. That's actually really cool. Alright, let's see what you two got. Happenstance.
Hope you win.
That's a little bit scary, actually. Alright. 8 defense, you're going down. Let's show you what our teamwork can do. Ha! No moving. Get him with this. From both above. Strike. Alright, I got this. You can't move, can ya? Huh, nothing personal. Damn, you fouled my maiden. How dare you? Alright, that's cool. That means this is going to be a turn where we just play passively. Let's give a power boost to our boy over here. Woo! Alright, he's on par now. Alright. Let's see if I can't put a stunning blow on this dude. No moving for you. Damn, I can't move. Haha, weaklings like you shouldn't stand against us. Get. Oh, that's a shame. That's a real shame. That's a real shame, bro. Oh man, you hate to see it. Crit. Fully healed.
Excellent.
Well, how should we ravage him? Well, you still can't move, so I'm gonna poke you for fun. I still can't move. Don't worry, you won't need to. After all, it's nothing personal, but we're winning this tournament. Goodbye. I love tournament arcs. Yeah! Look at the money. Look at the experience, bro. Unbelievable! Our weak maiden topples tropes. Our maiden's topple has done it. How long will this fortune smile upon them, I wonder? Alright, we go back to the lobby. I sure love Paper Mario the Thousand-Year Door. Check in with your comrades and get ready for the next battle.
Laddie can hardly contain her excitement at having won. You can tell because she's looking up at the sky, furiously punching the air above her head.
I'm glad she's getting into it.
Livia wipes the sweat from his brow as you approach. You greet him, and he leaps back with a yelp. "Don't sneak up on me like that," he snaps, with no small amount of embarrassment. Ah, youth. Awkward youth.
The second round is about to begin. All warriors to the battlefield. I do want to see if the other NPCs have anything to say since we won.
"You're not the worst I've fought," the woman says, still exuding confidence. "My quarrel is not with you," the man says coolly, his trembling knees betraying his outwardly calm demeanor.
Alright. Shall we head to the battlefield? Yes. On the west side, we have our battle-tested soldiers. Victory is all but assured, they tell us. And on the east side, the lucky victors of the previous match, starring their very own Maiden. There's still time to run, you know. Ha ha ha!
Okay, the only way out is through.
And with that, prove your strength to the Crimson Spirit, and let the second battle begin! Alright, with that, shall we make our move? Ooh. We got a tanky one, and then we have
Show 'em
some
what you
frightening
got.
ones. Okay, this is gonna look a little bit dicey. But we can do some things here. We're gonna go ahead and charge a little bit. Now, we really need to take out the guy with the most defense and the most health. But if we can stun him, well, that didn't work. That would have helped. Bam!
Teamwork makes the dream work.
All damage to all foes. Damn, that's gonna leave a mark. Alright, let's scorch all the enemies. Nice flame. Attack down. Nah, not today. Ah, that still hurt though. Woo! He said, I'm about to get heated, bro. Alright. Really? Okay, that's cool. I'm like, that's real nice. We should charge. Do I believe in the power of this? Yeah, let's do it. Ha! Fire damage. Oh, we're gonna be on the ropes. Alright, just to play it safe, we're gonna have to heal everybody. Thank you. Well-placed strike. Oh! Laddie, are you okay? Barely. Don't worry, we'll clean him up with this. Alright. Here comes nothing. Heal. We still got them on the ropes. Alright, let's go ahead and stab. Ha ha! Alright. No! Mighty's down. Yeah. This is bad. We're gonna lose tempo. We need to get her back up if we want to hope to live. Alright. Okay, this is still gonna hurt. Ugh. Alright, at least he wasted a turn buffing, so we have a chance here. We're definitely gonna use an Omni Salve this turn. But we can finish them regardless. So let's not play around with our enemy. Alright. Back up in a healthy condition. Alright, with this, I'll slice through them. Grand slice! And again! Barely made it. You guys alright? Full heals for me and an extra attack. The weak Maiden team continues to have their steady advance. Surely their luck must run out now. Whew. These guys definitely are not giving us any wiggle room. They are literally trying to beat our cheeks. Alright. Probably gonna have to buy a little bit of something. Oh, let's see. Probably gonna buy one more Omni Salve because we definitely need it. And then we're also gonna go ahead and buy a few of these because these are actually might come in handy for this next one because we might be putting into another dangerous situation. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, we should be good now. Thank you for the help. Alright, let's talk to the competition we knocked out.
I went easy on you, the woman seethes, remaining strong, even in defeat.
Yeah, well that was your downfall, for thinking that I couldn't step up to the task.
The man hangs his head in shame, having lost in battle. For reasons beyond your understanding, his legs are still shaking.
Oh, actually, you know what? I do need to go and buy one more thing before I forget, because that could be the difference between being able to win a fight and losing it. Hopefully I can afford it still. Oh, you're 800. Okay, well, that's unfortunate, but it is how it is. I guess we're going to have to play a lot more conservative, because we're in a little bit of a pickle if we lose somebody like Laddie again.
Buckle up, Buttercup. Lack shouts for some reason at Laddie, who is drained from the consecutive battles.
Well, I mean, she did get knocked out, so I don't blame her.
If we win this next fight, that's it, Lavia says in quiet awe. Let's wipe those smug looks off everyone's faces, you say by way of encouragement. Yeah, Lavia shouts in response.
Lavia is really about to feel this. The final round is about to begin. All warriors to the battlefield.
The ringleader announces the final battle. There's no turning back now.
Okay. All right. Before we go out, because I'm not getting caught with my pants down. Okay, everybody got healed to max. We're gonna go ahead and make a quick safety save because it's kind of at that point right now where we should make one. Alright. Here we go. And let's step out into the ring.
Who else should be waiting for you in the final round but the Crimson Attendant? Despite this being a team event, he's battled his way to the final round all by himself. Do your worst, he bellows, striking an intimidating pose. Don't need to tell me twice, Lavia barks back, gripping his sword for dear life and fixing his gaze upon his attendant. Ho ho ho, this fight won't be anything like the others.
Prove your worth to the Crimson Spirit. Let the final battle begin. I don't like how they're playing this music, bro. Urgh, 100 health, and he has the same stats as we already knew. This is not gonna be a light foe. Okay, decreased damage from fire attacks. We're gonna go ahead and charge, because we can go ahead and hopefully link strike him and maybe paralyze him. We're gonna have to take any advantages that we can get. Nice. But he seems like he resists it, so this isn't gonna do that much. Damn. Well, at least we put some damage on the board.
2 fight as 1.
Real quick, because I just want to make sure that our team is going to be relatively safe. Alright. Let's see what he does. Okay, well that's unfortunate. That's really bad. Let's see. Will this blizzard cause you any harm? Nope. You blocked that, so let's go ahead and do his Nair Thrust. We're gonna go ahead and charge for next turn. Ugh. That was a meaty strike. All attack up. That's not good for him having that. Alright. We're gonna go ahead and keep raising our friends' attacks. One is better than none, I suppose. Another air thrust should be able to do this. Man, if we could stop rolling low, that would probably be nice too. Alright. Going through. Alright. Nice damage. Ugh! Alright. Everybody's attack goes up. Well, since we are here, we do need the extra support. He needs the most. Back up to full. We're gonna go ahead and keep striking him while his defense is down. Da-da-da-da. We might be able to finish him in the next turn if we're lucky. We just gotta keep up the pace. Uh-oh. It missed. Back to the defense. Okay. That's really bad. We can't actually touch him this turn. I'm gonna go ahead and heal and pray. Actually, what I can potentially do. Let's go ahead and use one of these on our friend. If he hits the roll that we need him to hit, he should be able to go ahead and do at least some damage this turn. Perfect. A perfect 10. Alright. One more strike should do it. What?
The powerful attendant bears down with all his might, but Levia holds firm. As the pair struggle, a section of the arena wall suddenly blows apart. A familiar beast emerges from the dust and the rubble. One you swear you saw in chains but a day ago. Whipped into a frenzy, the beast whirls a hammer over its head and charges you.
Oh, thank you for at least healing us. I was about to be mad. I was like, you really gonna put another boss fight after we didn't get, you know, properly prepared? I was about to get real heated. Anyways, that's fine. Yeah. We can't stun this guy, so I'm not even gonna bother. By the way, here's Carnage if you wanted to see what it looks like. Oh. We miss, by the way, so we won't see the move yet. Bad roll. Bad roll. Thank you for missing. Guess we're gonna provoke him so we can hopefully do what we need to do. Oh, thank you for upping our defense. Alright. Let's go ahead and charge spell so we can at least do some damage this turn. I remember that you're kind of weak against wind, right? One day we'll have high rolls again. Until then, we'll strike true. Okay, this time for real though? Alright, here we go. Now you guys can see Carnage. My Ember Blade will cut through and scorch the very ground. That's a yikes. Oof! That was with defense plus, bro. What are you doing? Bro. Dude said, I'm about to hit you so hard with this meaty. Oh, no. Please stop. Alright, we actually gotta worry a little bit, because that's not good. Our tank is not going to be able to just take that. 29 is a kind of a scary amount, bro. Not gonna lie. Yeah, he still resisted. Too bad he doesn't resist getting his butt kicked, though. Alright. We're just gonna do a regular attack, because we gotta preserve some of our actual stamina. Please miss. Oof. Well, at least we're back at the same that we were before. We're gonna lower your defense, though, because you're actually starting to become a nuisance. Alright, back at it again. We all recover at a steady rate. Okay, we should just charge. I was really hoping for that defense down, but no matter. Thunder Strike. Doesn't matter because we won't be able to paralyze, but at least we'll be able to hit our move. Ha! Strike through! Add damage value. Nice crit though.
Fortune favors the bold.
I hope he's not dead. Oh! He went for somebody else. That's kind of rude. Please hit this rampage. We really need to knock this guy's defense down. Thank you. 1, 2, and 3. Okay, we should be able to kill him. Not this turn, this upcoming turn, but the one after. Oh, or maybe this turn. We'll see. Yeah, charge spell. Yeah, they should be able to finish it. We're gonna go ahead and use our last heal, because we really need it. Because if he hits us with a stray, we're kinda dead. Soften him up a little bit more. Ew, why do you have... Okay, see, I'm so glad I healed, because he would have just killed us. Anyways, Southern Cross. We'll rip you a new one. Bye. Happenstance. Everybody gets more defense. Great. What? Okay, guess that's it. That's all, folks.
It has been a brutal struggle. The beast's knees buckle ever so briefly. There's your opening. Time for our special attack. The Crimson Maiden and his attendant bellow in unison.
Southern Cross. May our blade cut through and scorch the very earth. Southern Cross.
The Crimson Maiden and his stalwart attendant's attack slays the beast. Gladio at last acknowledges the strength hidden within Levia and recognizes him as an equal. Use that strength to fulfill your destiny, Gladio says with the air of a proud father seeing his own son off on an adventure. Levia prepares to address the raucous crowd. He places a hand to his chest, gathers himself for a moment, and begins his speech. He tells of his history with Gladio, who trained him ever since he was a young boy and raised him in place of his departed mother. Gladio taught him the true meaning of strength, so he could one day fulfill the maiden's destiny. He molded Levia into a strong young man from an immature boy. And now that his strength has been universally recognized, Levia tells the crowd it is time to reveal a truth that he has kept well hidden. Levia is in fact a woman, and thus the rightful successor to the Crimson Maiden. I, Levia, swear to protect this land as its rightful maiden. She raises her relic to the sky. It begins to shine with a light to rival the sun overhead. Levia, the Crimson Maiden by name and birthright, basks in the glory her people rain down upon her. Her small frame shows no sign of buckling under the immense responsibility that is now upon her. At last, she looks ready. Levia is mobbed by a heaving crowd of admirers, seeing as they're bound to keep her busy for some time, and surmising that there will be other opportunities to borrow the relic. you decide to depart Hero's Dominion.
Okay, so can we be real for a second? I was actually about to be impressed that the game was like, oh, so we're gonna have a male be the maiden? That's kind of based. And then as soon as they made the reveal, oh, actually, he was already a girl. And I'm like, I was like, yeah, I already knew this was gonna happen. I just thought they were gonna be brave and not actually do that, but whatever.
You bid the Dominion farewell as the sun dyes the sky a deep red in celebration of the Maiden's victory.
Where do you think you're going with that saying goodbye?
The voice belongs to none other than the Crimson Maiden herself, guardian of the West Isle. She approaches you, serene and calm as can be. Who is this person? Was the belligerence and bravado all an act? A lie? Is there a difference? Acknowledging your friendship forged in the crucible of battle, she hands the Maiden's relic to Laddie, on the condition that should she become a maiden, Laddie must visit the Dominion and return the relic.
If I can do it, then you can do it. So let's get him, Laddie.
Livia gives a hearty wave as you push off from shore. Why would the Crimson Maiden, whose biggest wish has just come true, be crying? No, no, no. Her face must be catching the light of the setting sun. Yes, that's why her eyes look so red.
Nice. Well, damn. That happened so fast. She challenged all comers with admirable bravery. It's possible to customize the appearance of certain game elements with it. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Whew! Double heal. Finally an AoE spell. Gosh damn.
Laddie gazes out at the horizon from the deck of the ship as it rolls over the waves. The Crimson Maiden became a maiden in the end. You reckon Laddie's thinking about that journey and what it means for her. Laddie takes out her book and scribbles something inside, which she then shows to you. Apparently, Laddie's mother was the previous maiden of the village. There might be some clues as to how to become a maiden in the personal effects she left behind. Her proposal is as big as her handwriting is small. You nod firmly and cut the rudder in the direction of Omega Isle.
All right.
Lack claps you on the shoulder, saying, "You could do with a rest here and there yourself." It then starts to chant some kind of spell.
Hither, thither, here, this way, and that.
Lack casts a spell on the ship, and suddenly, the sails unfurl and the wheel begins to turn without any assistance. It explains that your ship can now travel to any island you've already visited on its own. You've never seen Lack look so smug with itself, and that's saying something.
Damn, they said, yeah, here's fast travel, by the way. Good. Well, it's kind of nice that that didn't end up with them sacrificing themselves right away. It just seems like once the time comes for that island to have the next actual ritual to save the island, they'll do so. Well, I ended this the grotto, because I just wanted to go ahead and look at their last character cards. Also equip that really broken skill. Forget heal. We need double heal now. It takes quite a bit of things, but it's better than regular heal, because now we all get 30 HP when we have 5 stones, which is broken. I was like, finally, a good healing spell. Like, geez, took long enough. Anyways. And before we continue, yeah, let's go ahead and look at the collection. Lavia, a young boy, that's a woman, as the Crimson Maiden in the hero's dominion. He prefers his clothes light and looks conducive to fighting, and throws himself into battle dressed just as so. Her strength acknowledged, she has become a true maiden. Nonetheless, her outfit has long thought turned out to be itchy, and so she runs amok in her old clothes except when welcoming guests. Okay, so that's why they weren't wearing that. Okay, makes sense. I guess. It's like I don't like my regular clothes. I just like wearing the other stuff. I don't know, man. I thought it was one of those things where it's like you know, when she finally got acknowledged as being the worthy successor because she proved her strength, that she turned back into a girl, but whatever. Or she got turned back into, like, the essence of her mother, but whatever. Alright, let's look at Gladio. Gladio, a man who primes himself and serves the Crimson Maiden. Armored from head to toe, his skills are rebuked for the fruit of many years of experience, and he respected and feared by all in the land. He hardly ever removes his armor, for he is ever worried, because he is ever worried about the time that when the Crimson Maiden was young and burst into tears at the sight of his face. He'll take that secret to him. He'll take that face to him to his grave. Oh, so that's why he wears the helmet? Because I thought it was going to be a thing where it's like, this is actually Lavia's father is this, and then he's like, you finally became a worthy successor for your mother, and then she burst into tears like that. But whatever, it's fine. We're cool. Well, my lovely child of the internet, that's going to be another episode of Let's Play Voice of Cards, The Forsaken Maiden. And the next time we return, we'll be entering the Spirit Spire again. Hopefully going in deeper into Laddie's heart. Hopefully not dying, because we won't have extra party members. But making it in there to hopefully fix another one of her heart scars. But until then, I have been Multi126789, and I'll catch you lovely chows next time. So ciao ciao, and Until then.